everyone, so today I am doing my May wrap-up and my June to be read. Long time no see, guys. I haven't posted a video in about 2 weeks. I am so sorry. I was in California. I mentioned that in my last video. That's why I haven't been here in a while, but I'm back home for 2 days and I'm gonna go to Maui for a little bit. But yeah, I'm filming my May wrap-up, my June to be read, so I'm very, very excited, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first book that I read was More Than This by J. McLean. This is the first book in the More Than series. I believe this was the first new adult novel that I read, and it is surely one to get you into new adult. It is has very mature content, but I loved it. It was very funny, and it's really, really tragic. Like, oh my gosh, so tragic. Like, I was just not expecting the feels, like just so emotional. It's about this girl. She catches her boyfriend cheating on her with her best friend, and there's just so much more to it than that. More than this. But prepare to like have your heart like wrenched out. Like, oh my gosh, it is crazy. Oh my gosh, I just love this series. Another book I read was Moby Click by Kara Lockwood. This is a Bard Academy novel, I believe the third book. Now, I've owned this for a while now. I haven't picked it up just because I read the first 2 books in this series a very long time ago. I believe like in early high school, which was, holy crap, I'm old. Let's just say my 5-year reunion's coming up, so I read this a really long time ago. I feel really old. I think I just enjoyed like younger type of books when I was younger, if that makes sense. I don't know. I didn't really like reading this. Basically, really quickly, it's about this girl and she gets sent off to like juvenile delinquent type of school, but the school is not as it seems, so yeah. It was okay, but I was just like, eh. I read Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I really enjoyed this one. 4.5 stars. Very, very popular. It's a kind of an older book, but it's a contemporary young adult novel, and it's just about this girl named Echo, and she has these cuts on her arm, and she can't remember what happened to her. And there's this boy named Noah, and he's really like a really bad boy, and they kind of just have this really confused, like difficult relationship. But it was such a good book. I really loved getting to know Noah and Echo. Like, it's so much more than just their relationship. It's really getting to know themselves and dealing with what's going on in their life. So it was really good, and I definitely recommend this. I read Cinder by, who's this by? Marissa Meyer. It is the first in the Lunar Chronicles, and I definitely enjoyed this. I gave it a 4.5 or 5 stars. If somehow you haven't heard about what Cinder is, it is about well, it's in the future. It's about a girl who is part cyborg, and all these books in the Lunar Chronicles are fairy tale retellings. I believe they're on the 3rd book. They're coming up with the 4th, which comes out next year. But this one is kind of a retelling of Cinderella. So Cinder is a cyborg, and I'm not really into cyborgs or robots or reading about that, so that part of the story was interesting, like about all her mechanics. That was interesting, but it wasn't like my favorite. But overall, I love the fairy tale retelling. I love Prince Kai. Queen Lavanna, oh my gosh, I hated her. Like, I hated Cinder's mom, her sister. Like, oh my gosh, it was just so great, and it really made me angry. Like, the antagonist, oh, I was so angry, I like wanted to chuck the book. So I really like when a story kind of makes me really emotional, so I definitely recommend Cinder. I read If You Stay by Courtney Cole. This is a new adult novel. It is basically a guy and a girl, you know, bad boy, good girl, like complicated relationship, but oh my gosh, very good. I feel like some new adults are not as mature than others, but this one was really full on, so yeah, just a warning. But like I said, it's new adult, and he uses like drugs and women to cope with his past and stuff, but this was so good. I can't really go into it without like giving everything away, but there was definitely twist in here. There was like really tragic, dark stuff that was kind of like, ooh, reading, but it was really good. And the second book is about the main character's sister, so I'm excited to read about that, more so than this. I heard it's better. The girl in this book, though, she was kind of dry for me. Like, she was just like, you're kind of boring, I don't really care about you. I did like the guy, though. I started this book in May. I went on my trip. I didn't really read it on my trip at all, but I just finished it today, so I'm going to count it as a May read because I read the majority of it in May. But this is Angel Fall by Susan E. and oh my goodness, you guys, oh my goodness. This book is so freaking good. So this book is about a girl named Penryn, I think that's how you say her name, and she's with her mother and her sister. It's post-apocalyptic. Well, it's like during the apocalypse, kind of. It's like 6 weeks after it started, and the apocalypse has been started by angels, which is really freaking weird. Like, I've never heard of that. It's so awesome. I love reading about angels. And so her sister gets stolen by an angel, and so Penryn is off to like find her sister, and she employs the help of an angel that's hurt. His name is Raffi. He like just got hurt from another angel or whatever, and so she and him go off together to find her sister, and it's like their survival story. Angels are bad and the humans are trying to fight, and it's crazy. It's so good. I love Susan E.'s writing. It's beautiful. Penryn's mother is she has mental disabilities. It's not really a spoiler, it doesn't say on the back, but you find out really early on that Penryn's mother has like mental disabilities, like schizophrenia or something, and like they talk a lot about her schizophrenia and how she views the world and how she's viewing the apocalypse, and it's very interesting. It is something that I didn't expect to get from this book since it didn't mention it, and it's not the main focus, but it is so good. So yes, phew, I kind of read a lot in May. Wow. Woohoo. That was like 6 books. I think that's the most I ever read in a month. Really quickly, moving on to my June TBR. I don't know how much I'm going to be reading. Probably not that much. Like I said, it's already June 3rd, and I really don't even know what I want to read, kind of. I know a couple. I want to finish Insurgent. I lend this out to a friend, so I was like 100 pages in, and then my friend borrowed it, so I didn't get to finish it, so I definitely want to finish Insurgent. I borrowed Rebel Belle from the library, and it has been on hold, or like it has been checked out for the longest time, and I heard this was super good, so I really want to read this before I have to return it, which is like on June 10th, so hopefully I will get to start and finish this. This is so pretty. I want to read a new adult. I don't know what I'm going to read yet, but I definitely want to start one. And then, oh my gosh, City of Heavenly Fire. There was a little mishap with my book. It should have been here yet. It's not, but it will be here on June 10th, I believe. So I'm going to read it. I'm so excited. I really love the Mortal Instruments series. I can't wait. Don't spoil me. If you spoil me, oh my gosh, no, please don't, please don't. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I missed you all. I missed BookTube. I don't ever want to be away from you guys this long again. I'm knocking things over here. So yeah, let me know what you guys read in May, what you have been reading in June, what I've been missing out being away from BookTube for so long. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye!